about it, y'all? I'm ready for deer season. Tomorrow's the big day. Can't hunt in the morning. I'll be in the stand tomorrow afternoon. Not sure what stand I'll be at. The 8 that I had pictures of last year. Never did see in person. Well, I got a ton of pictures of him this off season. He shed his horns, and I haven't seen him since. So that may or may not be good. Not shed his horns, shed his velvet. So that may or may not be a good thing. Acorns are falling, so I may hunt this stand. So I'm being quiet. Depends on what the wind's doing. I know he's here, so I'm hunting this property. Just not sure which stand yet. I got him at all 3 of my stands that I have cameras at. So waiting for Mar to get here. This is kind of what I've worked on all off season. You can look at some food plots, how I put them in, what I did with my stands. I moved a couple around, added a couple. So y'all watch this, and tomorrow afternoon it's hunting time. Middle of July, earlier than I usually do this kind of stuff, but we had a building a house down the street from here, and they had the dozer and stuff there, and I was like, I got a little project for you. So we came in here, I got this little spot, we cleared it out. I just took my mower and ran over it, kind of smoothed out the dirt, picked up all the sticks, and mowed all the grass and stuff off of it. So about to take some Roundup, spray it down, some Roundup, come back next week or two and put some cow peas down. A little too early for my fall food plots and too late for the corn or something. So gets a lot of shade here, but as you can see, it doesn't get a lot of sun now that we've cleared it out. So hopefully I'm doing a little bit more work than I did last year because I was lazy last year. This year I'm gonna do a little bit more. I've got there's my mower just got through. Put that tree right there is where I'm gonna put them. Put a double ladder stand in it. And about that first tree here, that first little cut over, it's about 30 yards. Got a little bee tree as I trimmed it really good. The next tree is about 40 yards, and then that one back there is about 60. So if they come in the way far back, I won't be able to get them on my bow. But anything inside there, I feel comfortable, especially 50 yards in. They come down this way. A lot of times in the past, they've crossed right here where I'm standing, which is about 10 yards from my stand. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna mess that up, but the bedding area is right in through that way, which should be right through here. And then my other food plot that I do is about 100 yards right through there. So in the past, they've come from that food plot, cross through here, and do it. There's a huge oak tree down at the end that I have a stand in. I may leave it. Not sure I've done I hadn't killed anything out of it. I saw a bunch of does and stuff. Never seen anything good out of it. So I do have some footage of a lot of does coming through right there. There's a little small food plot that I had way back in the back. So now I've like tripled the size of this. I think it's almost an acre now. I'm probably 3/4 of an acre. And we'll see what happens. And obviously during gun season, we'll be ready to roll. I've got a double ladder so I can get on if somebody wants to hunt with me to film, where I can film somebody hunting it. I'm not stuck in that one stand in Bolton where we always are shooting deer out of the double stand. So I got a double ladder. I'm gonna put a double ladder here. So if company comes, it's hopefully be a good spot to at least get some does or something out of. So, but I've had some big ones on camera here in the past, just always at nighttime. Never had seen any in the stands. So, but we'll see. Not a whole lot happening this summer. That's really the first thing I've done. I've spent a couple of days here now. The dozer did the heavy work. I just did the picking up sticks, and now I've cleared it. We'll spray it, come back next week. We got some rain coming at the end of the week, so hopefully, if it does come in, I'm going to plant it before we get done. Some clover, some cow peas, and probably that's it for now. I'll come back over and overseed it with some ryegrass or something, or grains or something, late August or September. So anyways, stay tuned. We'll get this video up and show you what else we've been working on. And Just waiting on deer season now. And this year I am going all out with my food plots. I've got Buckbusters Seed Company, the fall seed mix. This is the premium. It's got clover and chicory and all kind of stuff in it. So we're gonna see how it does. This plot is kind of shaded with the pine trees and stuff still. The one over there is just wide open, so we're gonna see how it does on both of them. I've got my triple 13 here. Got 100 pounds of that I'm putting on it. Got my spreader. Trying something new this year too with the Groundhog Max. I'm actually going to till my food plots up. Never done that before. Usually I just throw ryegrass on top and see what happens, but we're going all out this year. My stand is right there. That is where it's not there yet. I got a double ladder stand gonna be right there. And it is gonna be looking all down this alley. Used to right there at the end, as it opens up, there is that's where I used to do ryegrass at. Big oak tree, white acorns fall. We'll see what happens. We'll come in and out and show you, but yeah, just about 5:30, just got off work. Going to work till dark, see what we can get done here. Gotta put a couple cameras out and see what we can get on film. So, all right, here we are at food plot number 2. Same deal, half a bag of Buckbusters, 2 bags of triple 13. Got the Groundhog Max going. It took me about half the food plot to figure out how to work it, but it really does pretty good. I had it down too low at one point, and you have to have 4-wheel drive to be able to do it down low. So you have to keep it up where it barely skims the surface and go over and over again with this little thing. But it really did a good job. Try out with this one. This one hadn't been mowed or anything since last time. I stole some dirt out of here. The rest of it's just the way I left it last year. So we'll see, they cleared it out a little bit bigger. My stand was right there. It's gone. I'm gonna have to come up with a new plan for a stand, but I think I got a tree. See the top of that pine tree right there? I think I can put a ladder stand right there, and it will overlook all of this. And really don't hunt this stand unless company comes or something. I'll put them in it. Gets really close to the houses, so it doesn't get a whole lot of daytime activity except for some does and stuff. So, but it's the midnight buffet that I like to call it. So we'll get this in. We'll see how it works. 28 more days. So we're gonna wrap this up. That really went really great. Didn't do any video, I forgot. I gotta go back over and spray, so I'll do some more when I get there, but it is getting dark. New product I'm trying this year, lots of commercials today, but is this Plot Start. Saw it at one of the hunting shows, did some research on it. Lime is expensive around here, and so this year, instead of lime in my food plots, I'm using this. This actually came out a little bit cheaper than what I usually do for lime. And lime, they say, is like an extended release. It's better for like next time you plant instead of right now. This is more for right now, so hopefully it does better. The one thing I hate is that spreader there. My handheld broke and dry rotted, so the seam had busted, so it just was losing seed everywhere. So I used that, which was more for a lawn and garden. Somebody gave that to me a long time ago, and it's just too rough out here to use one with wheels. So if you got something smooth over there, it worked a little better the first one, but this second one, and it was beat you to death. So anyway, we wrapping it up. We'll be back in. It's getting dark, so I'm not gonna be able to hang any stands today. So we're gonna come back in the morning and finish hanging stands, head over to my other farm and put another food plot in. So getting ready here on the farm, really in the city. I didn't get to hang in my stand, so I came during my lunch hour today. Took me about 45 minutes. I got a stand right there. It's up in there pretty good, and I took the branches I cut down, stuck them in behind the tree so we can see pretty good. I've got major trails, even maybe a little too close right here. You can see right here, it's about 10 yards from my stand coming through. I've got a trophy rock right there. I've had it there all summer. It's about gone. This is where I killed the buck at last year. Got the dark horned 8. I moved my stand about 20 yards over because I didn't get from the film when he came in. He was eating acorns out of this oak tree. Got a little scared. We all kind of stayed over here. There's a little funnel that goes right through here. It's a little closer to the funnel. A little bit cleared out. Hopefully it won't be so nerve-wracking this time. Got a big shoot lane cut through here. This is toward the other oak tree. They come this way. That's where the does and stuff came from. So still after it, gonna do 2 more food plots tonight. We'll see how they turn out. Ooh-wee. Let me tell you fellas, found my new favorite toy. It took me all day yesterday to really figure out how to work it, but that Groundhog Max will do some damage. We're trying to let the dust settle. It is. Clean this place up. This is the familiar 4x6 stand that like hunt out every time. Seems like people are on. Anytime I take somebody hunting, mom, the kiddos, first timers, you're guaranteed to see deer. Usually we see several does at a time, but I just put the Buckbuster seed out, grounded it up good, went over it again, made sure it was covered up real good. No more doe stand. The Buckbuster stand now. I can't wait for this season. It's gonna be a good one. All you neighbors might as well just give it up. This is the Buckbuster stand now. All your bucks, they're gone. We use that right there. Look at this ground. I mean, this is nothing where I never put this in my fireplace. Look at this. Look at this. And this was grass when I started. I should take a before picture. See the grass there? It was more than that. It was a little bit of sunlight. It was all grass. Now look at it. Buckbuster stand, baby. I ain't thinking about this, but I'm rushing. I gotta go. There's Groundhog Max, Buckbuster seed, spreader, before, after, before, after. All right, I got an hour left. I gotta do one more. All right, check out the before and after on this one. Before, 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 after. I mean, I'm not entirely pleased with everything, but I mean, you still look, $300. It's a lot better than a tractor. Check it out. Still got some grass, but I didn't have time to round up this anyway. Look at that. Booyah. That's a little far for my bow, but my bow's right there. Yes, sir. Not now, because there's Buckbuster seeds. Big boy's going down right here. About to go add me a ground blind over here where I can hunt over here some with doubles instead of just that one. I got a double. All right, that's sounding like to here. Just leaving all my food plots, getting on the interstate, and rain is hitting the windshield. So I'm about 5 miles down the road, but hopefully it is heading over there to the food plots. I did get to look around. My truck is it's looking pretty empty. Where seems like I got these brother-in-laws like Vaughn and Jared that always coming in, hunting my deer, taking my sisters. But where they at on food plot day? I mean, 2 days now, food plots, and one's in Wichita working. I mean, really, and one's playing golf. I know Vaughn's playing golf right now. So yeah, let's see what size deer I put y'all on this year. Yeah, I'll be lucky if Bambi steps out. All right, I'm out here doing some more preseason scouting. Haven't busted any deer yet, but I am in the chips right here. This is a brand new, about 12-acre piece of property I've got right in the city. You have to have 10 acres to bow hunt, so I barely make it. But I mean, the front of it's just like all overgrown pasture, nothing real fancy. Got here to the back little section where it widens up a little bit, and I mean, you got some huge oak trees right here. I mean, some monster ones right over there. I've just come out above where I bet I saw 15 rubs right there, all from last year, obviously. But it kind of opens up right here. We got a perfect tree for a stand right there. That split one right there in between two big oak trees. The problem is get to it. It's really the back corner. So I'm trying to go this way. Maybe I can hunt here a few times. Kind of see what I was thinking about to put a camera out. See if anything's still in it here. But I'm excited about this piece.